Alright, so go from here. One of these. This one, I think it was. Alright. Be skipping stuff I've already seen, but there should be new scenes for the, Are you serious? For the new route. So, what was it? Apparently there's a recommended order. And I did do the first... Apparently I did the first one that is recommended first. So, that's neat. But I need to go... here. There. Yeah. Alright. And it doesn't say which character's route it is, so I actually have no idea. Yeah. So this is all new. It just says the name of the chapter, which tells me nothing, which is good. I like the lack of spoilers. We decided to begin by searching nearby first, so Yashio-kyun and I start looking around the festival grounds. Yeah, look for that geotag that I know where it is. Man from the Sea statue. But needless to say, the geotags aren't that easy to spot. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be Frau. Oh, that's... Oh boy. Suddenly, a girly in bloomers is standing inside my phone droid screen. Daru, please! Have some respect. Not bad. I personally prefer more curves, but her physique isn't half bad either. Oh boy. The voice belongs to a girl in blonde pigtails. Oh boy. These two are gonna be out of control. He's as uncomfortable as I am. Oh my god. These two seem to be talking past each other, but somehow it's working out. Frauton finally looks down at herself. Didn't even know what's happening. Frauton responds nonchalantly. Unlike Junten, I don't see any sense of shame from her. I mean, she's not wrong. Not that I would know anything about that. I've heard that's the case. Sounds like Yashio-kyun is missing out on a large chunk of life. Wow, within one line.
見たくせに、私のあられもない姿を、あられもない姿を。別に見たくて見たんじゃないって。そんな私
I don't even know what to say to
this. ある日ついにその衝動を痛いけな少女に向けたのであった。向けてない。
Even I can tell that Yashio Kyun isn't someone who's capable of doing such a thing.
でもさっき橋田さんが言ったこと本当かも。
何か
What's that?
本人が平気なら別に何とも思わないっていうか。
ほほう、どうやらヤシオキュンもなかなか分かってきたようだね。
別にそういうわけじゃ。
だがまだまだだ。
It may be callous of me to say this after he's shown some progress, but I can't let him off the hook that easily. Anyone with a right mind can get to where he is now. He's only scratched the surface of fetishism. My God. One epiphany can lead to another long and treacherous path.
むしろ本人が恥ずかしいと感じていないところから漂うエロスというものがあるのだよ。
ああ。
まだ分かっていないようだね。ならば教えてさし。
You will get there one day, Grasshopper.
いや、別にいいんですけど。
例えばだ、人はみんな普段 T シャツやパンツを身につけているが、果たしてその下はどうなっている？
どうって。
そう、下着、もしくは裸だ。つまり、布一枚隔てたその先はすでに裸なのだよ。人はみんな洋服を着れば恥ずかしくないと T シャツやパンツで人前を堂々と歩いている。しかしだ、考え方を変えてみればその布の下にはすぐに裸があるのだ。
Okay.
例えばだ、カーテンの向こうに裸のおにゃの子がいたとしよう。興奮するだろう？興奮するよな。いや、興奮すべきなのだ、人として。
Just describing the phenomenon of clothing.
街を練り歩いていると言っていい。そこにあるものは何か。
What is a shirt and pants but just a curtain of clothing blocking the nudity? Arrows. Goodness gracious. Types. All right, what is this? What is this madness? In the Gun Bomb series, a special skill that some humans who have advanced to space can achieve. It is believed that the skill allows you to understand others without speaking, but there are many different interpretations as to what it is exactly. Okay. You don't get to criticize him. You two are peas in a pod. Driven by my momentum, Yashio Kyun also looks toward Frautan. Suddenly, Frautan, who had been acting cheeky this entire time, starts to hesitate a bit. How many times is she unable to get married? It's like 6. 6 times over. She's saying it jokingly, but I don't miss the subtle sense of shame growing inside her heart. It's evident in her body language as she's slightly turning her body away from our line of sight. And that in and of itself is erotic. God. Yashio Kyun seems to have realized what Frautan is going through. He hurriedly looks away. Because he has this thing called respect. I would not be wholly disappointed in that eventuality.
やだよ。
I mean, no, it's fine. Frauton indulges her in her twisted delusions as if she's never had any shame to begin with. This girl, she's good. She's a master in the art of being a pervert. Frauton suddenly looks at me with a doubtful gaze.
いや、シュウキュン言われてるよ。
いや、どう考えても橋田さんのことでしょ。
え、僕？
What could you possibly doubt about me? Wait, don't answer that.
大丈夫なんとはどういう？
Don't answer that either.
変態発言しかしてなくね。いくらナイさんの知り合いだからってそう簡単には信用できないわけだが。
These would be fair points if they were coming from anyone else. Well, Frauton's got a point. If I were in their position and some random old guy showed up suddenly, I probably wouldn't just entrust him with an important mission. Also, random old guy, he's 29. Rude. So old. He might as well be geriatric. 29, get out of here. I guess even Yashio-kyun isn't completely reliant on me. Maybe it's worth more that he doesn't want to make Naiton look bad. If that's the case, that eases some of the burden on me.
だったら私が協力すればいいんじゃね。
コナちゃんはコナちゃんでやるべきことがあるでしょ。
私は了承してませんし。
かといって今更やらないってわけにもいかないじゃない。
ヤシオ先輩まであんまりだ。かくなる上はこの島から脱出するしか。
あ、いました。見つけましたよ、コナちゃん。
ナイ様。
もうどこに行ったのかと思ったら、今日もまたサボってるんですね。いけない子ですね。
あ、いえ、それはその。
For some reason, Frauton begins trembling as soon as she sees Naiton.
いい加減真面目にやらないと間に合いませんよ。
その件ですが、私はやるとは一言も。
今さらそんなこと言ってもダメですよ。ほら、行きましょうね。
ヤシオ先輩、助けて
それから島の外へ逃げようとしても無駄ですからね。
That's a threat. Frauton is forcefully dragged away. Naiton is having none of it. 0% is being had.
コナちゃん、随分とナエさんのこと怯えてたけど、何かあったのかな。
She saw Naison's true form. Maybe Naiton inherited this part of her from Mr. Braun. You know what? I'm not gonna think about it right now. Oh. Okay. It's time. I assume we just go to where it actually is now. Yeah. Food court. Yep. Yep. Boop. Oh boy. Alright, I've seen it. Whether I wanted to or not. Balloon time! Up. 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 This is kind of funny. And they all fast forward. And yet the balloon throwing is at regular speed. Oh no! I remember once upon a time when I thought that was going to be the most awkward visual in this. How foolish I was. How naive. Alright, so yeah, we just collect the geotag. Yeah. Got-y! I always love this function in visual novels where it's like, you gotta go back and like get the other ending or whatever. You can just skip through stuff you've already read. It's great. Oh god, we're under attack! Maybe that's one of my favorite pictures, honestly, is the, him sitting in bed with the potato chips. It's pretty good. Oh god, this is the one with the swimsuit. Oh boy. I don't want to see it again. No. I don't want to be reminded that this exists. Why you do this to me? Why? Why? All right. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Flying through the text of mighty day. All right, we have arrived at next trigger. Main stage.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
どうかしたの?
Oh, I have done this one. Right, this is right. Hold on, what's it? I love this one. Just, oh, it's so hot. I mean, what? Who said that? Couldn't be me. Hanger time. I swear I got these already. Does it reset them or something? I guess I loaded a save where I had not gotten them. I'm in the fast lane. I'm in the plot fast lane. I wonder if this game is just a lot shorter than the first one. Because I swear there's a, like, in the other one, there was just so much before, like, any branches happened. And here, there's, like, maybe a couple chapters. And then a very distinct branch, you know? And then this bizarre as... Can't even... So epic and weird at the same time. Alright. Is it Frau time? I think it's Frau time. Still feeling the buzz of tonight's good times, I return to my room and pull that thing out of my bag. The electromagnetic wave irradiation equipment. It never gets easier to say. This is the root of all the craziness that has been happening during the festival. By broadcasting a specific electromagnetic wave frequency, one can induce hallucinations of pre-programmed images, or even delusions born from someone's strong imagination. Though I suppose hallucination isn't really the correct word. Through these past incidents, we discovered that people recognize these delusions as reality. Of course, there are probably lots of different factors that determine this, like the wave's frequency and amplitude, but as of right now, those details are still unknown. What a bizarre gadget. Also beat the hell up. For people like me, my desire to figure out how this thing works is a natural calling.
ここがこう来てこう
I'm antsy. I'm pressing buttons.
でもこれはどうなってんだわからん
After a few hours of desperate tinkering, I give up. That's precisely when the phone rings. Yuki-tan! As for who the caller is, my beautiful waifu.
Oh, my lovely wife!
Oh, that's so great.
あ、もしもし
My lovely wife!
ダルくんだお僕も会いたいよマイドーターは元気あ、まだ起きてるの変わって変わって
I love this. Plasma pause resistor.
暇そうだね、橋田さん。
Yashio-kyun says as I run into him at the festival grounds.
ヤシオキュンこそ勉強は大丈夫なん
ご心配なく、俺はちゃんとこれでやってるから。
He shows me his phone droid screen filled with physics quiz questions. I see. I thought he was occasionally playing games on it, but I guess this is what he was really up to. Should have seen him last year. He was last year. Yeah, the event was 6 months ago. So yeah, last year he would have been playing games on that.
それにしても
It's all he ever did.
人の数だよね
Became a running joke.
ほんと、種子島中の人が集まってるんじゃないかって感じ。
That's not even hyperbole. There was a decent-sized crowd at the celebration last night, but that doesn't even come close to the crowd here today.
明日からも毎日これだけ人が入るなら企画としては大成功なんだろうけど。
それはこれから行われるイベント次第でしょう
God. I didn't mess up the, Oh god, I didn't screw this up, did I?
Incredible. 2D.
Jesus. No, that looks fine. Alright. No, that seems perfectly fine. Great. The Robot Club kids are each responsible for an event, so they have a lot on their shoulders. Wonder if they're doing okay.
スバル君も純ちゃんもかなり苦労してるみたいだし。
でもあの二人はこれを乗り越えたら一回り大きくなるんじゃない
They're both handling projects that run contrary to their personalities. Sure, those contradictions are going to make things tough, but I'm sure the reward that comes with overcoming them will be pretty big. Maybe this is exactly how Mr. Candy planned it. Or perhaps this was all that Michi guy's idea.
へ
何
え。いや、ちゃんと見てるんだって思って。
まあねあの二人は頑張り屋っぽいからなんとかしそうな気もするよね
そうなんだよね。問題は。
With impeccable timing, we see the problem walk by. Oh boy. What did she do this time?
これ以上付き合いきれないけん。コウジロフラウはクールに去るぜ。
オーナーちゃん。
There is no escape.
行く。
The problem child, aka Frautan, turns around like a mechanical doll after being addressed so suddenly.
ヤシオ先輩。ハロー。
Hello.
どこ
My favorite.
帰るところですが何か。
嫁嬢コンテストは
なんですそれ。
とぼけたらダメだよ。嫁嬢コンテストのエントリーこれからでしょ。
Just FYI, Yomejo is Tanegashima dialect for good-natured young women. That absolutely fits Proud to a T. What are we... In essence, the Yomejo contest is like a pageant. And Frau Kojiro, aka Konatan Furuhigori, is supposed to enter said pageant. It does sound weird that the genius programmer who created KB is being made to enter a contest like that. Which I guess explains exactly why she's trying to get away from it.
夢上コンテストとかどう考えても私には無理なわけだが。
そうは言っても出るように言われてるんでしょ
You have your orders.
だが断る。
断るって
あのさ、一つ聞きたいんだけど、スバルキュンたちはイベントにスタッフとして関わってるのに、なんでフラウタンは出場者なん？
ああ、それはロボ部の現状に対してフルゴーリに責任の一端があるから。
I see, so it's a punishment. Subaru Kyun interjects into our conversation out of nowhere.
橋田さんはご存知ないでしょうが、我がロボ部は廃部の危機にあります。圧倒的に部員の数が足りないんです。
そうなん？半年前あれだけ活躍したのに。
Yeah, I mean, I guess as of right now, they're down 2 members, because Akiho and Kaito graduated. I feel like students would be in a mad dash to join a club that was responsible for saving the planet.
お察しの通り、入部希望者はたくさんいました。
But I guess with Subaru as president...
入部を取りやめてしまったんです。
Oh, I thought he was going to be like super picky. Oh boy. You weird him out.
ええ、このフルゴーリの言動に入部希望者はことごとくついていけず、皆が皆入るのをやめてしまいました。
何でもかんでも人のせい、かっこ悪い。
I get it now. I'm personally fine with her, but I totes get that normal folks would struggle with her.
でも、それがなんで嫁嬢コンテストにつながるん？
今現在、ロボ部の部員は僕とフルゴーリの2人だけ。それも半年前の件があるから。
Oh yeah, I guess Jun also works at Space Candy now, so... Yeah, they would be the only 2 left.
とはいえ、来年には僕たちも卒業してしまう。そうなると。
Oh no. No more members. Without members, a club has no reason to exist.
そこで、起死回生の策として、フルゴーリにコンテストの優勝を勝ち取ってもらおうということになったんですよ。
It's just a win too? I guess their plan is to attract new members using a pageant winner as bait.
でもさ、そううまくいくかな。
I was about to say the same thing. Would that really solve the problem?
さすがヤシオ先輩、いいぞ、もっと言え。
うまくいくかどうかはやってみなければわかりません。それに、どんなものであれ、できる手段は講じておくべきです。
He's right. It's better to do whatever you can than to not do anything at all.
というわけだ。ほら、早く受付に行ってエントリーしてくるんだ。
強制ダメ、絶対。
強制しなければ出ないだろう。
フラウタン嫌がってるでしょ。やめてあげてよ。
いいから行くんだ。
As soon as Subaru Kyun grabs her arm, Frautan begins to resist.
そうやって連れてって乱暴するつもりでしょ。エロ同人みたいに、エロ同人みたいに。
人聞きの悪いこと言うな。
A few passersby turn around upon hearing Frautan's words of resistance. Subaru Kyun releases his grip.
そもそも私に
ああ
この優勝なんて無理だろ、上皇。
確かに無理はあるよね。
なんだと。
ちょっとヤシオ先輩。
That's my favorite of her animations, where she just bangs on a wall of nothing. Well, no, that's not true. That's my second favorite where she does this. My absolute favorite is when she goes... It's the best.
だからって普通言わなくね。
だけど無理なもんは無理でしょ。
What is he playing at? I get it. I think I know what Yashio-kun's getting at here. Reverse psychology? Frautan is probably the type that doesn't like being told what to do. Someone tells her to enter, she won't want to do it. But if he tells her that there's no point in entering in the first place...
そこまで言うなら
出るのか？
だが断る。え？焚きつけてその気にさせるつもりなの見え見えすぐる。
I don't know if that was his plan. I guess she saw right through She saw right through Hot and Bothered's plan. No, that is not what that says. I guess she saw right through Yashio-kun's plan. Ah, God. I can read, I swear. Yashio-kun stares at Frautan with a serious and contemplating look on his face. Ah. No, he's just thinking.
でも正直言うと結構いい勝負できるんじゃないかな。こう言っちゃなんだけど、ベースは結構いい線いってると思うんだよね。顔だって整ってるし、髪も綺麗だし。褒めてその気にさせるつもりとか、その手には乗らんぞ。いや、本当の話。だからその妙な言動さえ何とかすれば優勝だって狙えるんじゃないかって思うんだけど、スバル君はどう思う？
可能性が全くなければ僕だって出ろとは言いませんよ。
などと意味不明な供述をしており、それに
Seems pretty self-explanatory to me.
ちょっと見てみたいんだよね。モナちゃんがそうやってちゃんと女の子っぽくしたところ。
それは
I literally can't even imagine, I'm not gonna lie. Akira, did he bite his tongue? He totally just bit his tongue. But they're right, she's quite the looker. Plus, after being showered in compliments, it doesn't look like she's completely against the idea anymore. She just needs one more push.
だからさ、出てくれない？ロボ部のためだと思って。ヤシオ先輩が。
Oh?
ヤシオ先輩が鎖骨ペロペロさせてくれるなら。
Oh, that's right. I forgot about her thing with the collarbone. He's into it. Kaito, it's a small price to pay.
じゃ、この話はなかったこと。
Just let the girl lick your collarbone. The things I never thought I'd say.
ヤシオ先輩、ロボ部の存続がかかってるんですよ。それくらいいいじゃないですか。
What? These are the prices that must be paid, Kaito.
じゃあスバル君がさせてあげればいいじゃん。ペロペロ。
なんで僕が頼まれたのはヤシオ先輩じゃないですか。
Compromise. What if Subaru licks Kaito's collarbone? Everybody wins then, right? That's the compromise. Yes! I knew it! Oh, I can read these characters like a book. I vote for that one.
冗談じゃない。
言っとくけど、俺だってやだよ。
Gotta pick one, Kaito. Pick one. Make your choice.
変なナレーション入れるのはやめろ。
This back and forth is going nowhere. Daru's like, fine, I'll lick his collarbone.
Huh?
That was the best.
確かに応募要項を見てみたところ、 本人でなくてもエントリーは可能だそうです。
そっか。だったらとりあえずエントリーだけはやっちゃえばいいのか。
Was that allowed? I never understood. That doesn't make any sense. That has never made sense to me. Frauton's gaze stings painfully. Did I say something I wasn't supposed to? Did I unlock the secret that no one saw? And just like that, Frauton's entry into the Yomajo contest was complete. Her struggles amounted to nothing. Ain't that just life, though? And because of that, Frauton is glaring at me with rage-filled eyes. I mean, she can still withdraw if she wants, but that's up to her now. Just then, someone addresses Frauton. I've seen her before. If I remember correctly, she's Central T High's vice principal. Yes. The vice principal addresses Frauton once more and marches up in front of her. She then points her index finger at Frauton sharply and... Oh, jeez. We stand in silence, almost as if time itself is frozen. And the one to break the silence is... a puppy dog? Without us noticing, there's a dog at our feet. Show the dog. Show the dog. Show it! Do it. Francois-chan? I guess this Papillon belongs to the vice principal. Is that a butterfly? A small canine that originated in Spain. Its name comes from its ears, which look like butterflies. Okay. Yeah. It is said to be loved by European nobles such as Marie Antoinette. I learned something about a type of dog. She's a cute little doggy, the complete opposite of her owner. I see Frauton hiding behind Yashio-kyun's back, observing the situation. Hey, Georgie. What the dog doing? Yeah? Being adorable. Such is the dog's job. Francois-chan. I want to see that dog. You better show that dog at some point. Wow. Frauton frowns at the dog's barking. She really seems to hate dogs. That is a very shame. The vice principal takes Francois-chan into her arms and walks away. This is a weird route. I want to say it can't possibly be weirder than the last one, but I've learned my lesson about saying things like that. So I guess I'll see. Remarks Frauton as she slowly comes out of hiding from behind Yashio-kyun. Is that a piano by? Oh, no, it's my dresser. It's got clothes in it. I guess it does kind of look like a piano from there. The Yomajo contest. This may turn out to be a tougher competition than we realize. Let the games begin. It is Frautan time. I can't help but let out a sigh as I arrive back at my room. Really, this can't be happening. Like, for reals, why do I have to enter that dumb thing? I don't get it, like, at all. IDGI. I learned what that means. Like, at all. For the survival of the robot club. At least that's what Four Eyes and Yashio-senpai are both saying. It's not like I don't have any attachment to the robot club, either. Hell, for me, that incident last year was significant enough to change my life. But why does it have to be the Yomajo contest? I want to intensely interrogate them for a good hour or so. Genki talks to me after I unintentionally vocalize my feelings. Genki-kun is a bot I developed. Using AI tech, I have him at a level where he can hold a decent conversation. Just ignore his super nosy personality. Tired of bantering, I focus on the monitor in front of me. On screen, a 3D character begins to dance to one of my favorite Vocaro songs. Is that like Vocaloid? Product name for a voice synthesis DTM, desktop music, software developed and sold by Yamana, a Japanese instrument maker. Its actual name is much longer. But we won't tell you what that name is. Vocaro. I give up. This is my recent obsession. Watching this vid helps me relax a little. But then... I noticed something on the security monitor off to the side. Oh boy. That's shenanigans music. It's small, white, and round. Is it a puppy? A stray dog? I hate dogs. Stop hating dogs. I hope that's the entire arc of this route, is her learning to love dogs. No. Not just dogs. I hate animals in general. They're loud, they stink, and they die too fast. Oh, I see. I see. So... But upon closer inspection, I realize it's not a dog. I've seen this somewhere before. It's... But that can't be. Playing the creepy music. Where's this going? I dash out the door without responding to the bots. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Maybe in the bushes? You told it to scram. Or maybe she was talking to the bots. I don't know. And then I see it. Something unbelievable. Are you serious? What? Don't do that to me! The festival grounds are buzzing today. I want to know what it was! It's a different type of atmosphere than at the beginning of the festival. I mean, it is that time of year.
どうしたのさ、アキちゃん。朝っぱらから変な声出して。
I actually don't know if they have Halloween in Japan. I actually have no idea. We'll look that up later.
もう二人とも何さその反応。もっと驚くとか怖がるとかしてよ。
怖がるも何も、こんな明るいうちからそんなこと言われたって。
ね
ち
え。で？
え？
だからさ、何があったの？
ああ、そうだった。それがね、出たんだって。
Is it a ghost? Rakitan asks in what can only be described as her best attempt at a spooky voice. Is that a ghost dog? Is that what is that what showed up? Is it like a little ghost dog?
違う違う、めんこ。
Menko? I don't know what a menko is. A word for monster in the Tanegashima dialect. The word is said to come from men masks used in entertainment in annual events. Gotcha.
何それ？
種子島の方言だね。本土でいう妖怪のこと。
Okay.
妖怪ってあの妖怪だよね。墓場で運動会やっちゃう的な、会社も仕事も的な。
そう、それが夕べ出たんだって。朝からもうその話題で持ちきり。
Akitan says with glistening eyes. I guess she's into yokai too, not just robots. A yokai, eh? What about a robot yokai? That would be the ultimate.
まだしもこのご時世に妖怪だなんて。
Yashio-kyun took the words right out of my mouth.
うちだってそう思うよ。見た人が一人だけならね。
ってことは何人か目撃者がいるってこと？
Akitan nods ostentatiously. That's not a word you see
それ
often.
でどんな妖怪が出たの？
チョカメンと濡れ嫁嬢だって。
Chokamen and Nureyomejo. Ghost story told in Tanegashima about the spirit of a drowned woman. Why is it always drowned women? Oh, that's the one we already saw. Okay. Around Kagoshima, Chokamen is said to be a Sukumogami that inhabits flat clay teapots for drinking shochu called Chiyoka. It is said to appear in the night, and if you spy it, it disappears by running up a slope. However, nowadays, the amount of people who have heard of it has decreased. I am one of them who has not heard of it. I heard her words clearly, but I have no clue what she actually said. That's relatable.
嫁嬢っていうのは若い娘さんのことだよね。
濡れ嫁嬢は全身ずぶ濡れの女の人の幽霊で、ってことは幽霊で間違ってはないのか。
Putting aside the question as to whether it's a ghost or a yokai, is this Nureyomejo is supposed to be a hot girl in wet clothes? Oh, Daru.
そのチョカなんとかってのは何？
Choka whatever thing.
チョカメンっていうのは急須の形をした面香のこと。
It's a pot of greed. Let's see. Is it some sort of Sukumogami? Apparently, yes, according to the thing. I'm still not sure what that is. Monster that materializes from an object. The name derives from the idea of a spirit which dwells in an item used for a long time will become a monster after 99 years. 99 Sukumo years. Hence the name Sukumogami. Neat.
濡れ嫁嬢にチョカメンね。
あ、その顔は信じてないでしょう、カイ。
だって考えてもみなよ。濡れ嫁嬢はともかくチョカメンだよ。見間違えるにしてもありえる？
He's right. A ghost of a woman I totes get. The ghost of a pot? That just sounds absurd. Yeah, that's where you draw the line.
もうだからこそ出たって言うんじゃん。
The spirits of the dead. Perfectly plausible.
もいるんだから。
Spirit of an object? What is this madness? Artifact spirit? Yeah, pretty much.
はっきりはわかんないけど、
Interesting.
10人くらい？
What about ghost dog? I think there was a ghost dog. Yashio-kun and I look around at each other in disbelief at such a high number. If there were only a couple of witnesses, there'd be plenty of room for doubt, but 10? Yikes. Do yokai really exist? Just as I contemplate this impossible question, someone familiar comes running toward us.
Yashio senpai, news desu.
Subaru-kun says as he rushes over. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wish they would address his leg. Because I assume he, like, had surgery and it's just perfectly fine now. But, like, the last time they mentioned it, he had, like, some steel rivets in his knee and, like, he basically had to have his leg reconstructed. And he was sort of, like, hobbling. And now he's just fine. Which, you know, I guess he recovered, but kind of wish they'd address that or something.
なんだ、知っていたんですか?
Did he come all this way just to talk about ghosts? Subaru-kun can be really nice sometimes.
それで、先輩方はどう思います?
どうって、まあちょっと信
Just
じられ
imagining.
る話じゃないよね。
So about those ghost rumors.
ですが、信じられないとはいえ、事実ではあります。
This is not what I expected from Subaru of all
まさ
people.
かスバル君も目撃者の一人とか？
目撃者? ええ、まあ確かめはしましたが。
本当に？で、どうだった？
どうって、まあ驚きましたよ。あれだけ嫌がっていたのに、今日になって手のひらを返したように。
Oh, they're...
一体何があったのか。
Hold on, are they talking about completely different things? Is Yomeja? Okay, yeah, they're completely... He's talking... I think he's talking about the contest, and they're talking about ghosts. Wait a sec.
待って、話が噛み合ってない気がするんだけどさ。
はい？
スバル君は一体何の話をしてたん？
ですから、嫁嬢コンテストのことですよ。
コンテスト？
ヤシオ先輩たちは何の話をしてたんですか?
Oh, you know, just the spirits of the dead.
濡れ嫁嬢を目撃した人がいたっていう話だよ。
嫁嬢って、まさかあの面孔のですか?
Seeing the rest of us nod affirmatively, Subaru-kun releases a long sigh. Okay. I knew he was the skeptical type. Yeah. We know this about him.
でも見たって人がいるんだよ。それも大勢。しかも濡れ嫁嬢だけじゃなく直面まで。
ますますナンセンスだ。そんな話信じているんだとしたら、僕は先輩方の常識を疑います。
Didn't we literally just say all of this?
え？スバル君の方の嫁嬢は何だったの？
そうです、それです。
Subaru-kun leans in.
フルゴーリが嫁嬢コンテストにやる気を出したんですよ。
I still want to know what was up with the white thing she saw. I'm assuming it's a ghost dog. Or something of the like.
つまり今日来たらどうすれば優勝できるか聞いてきたってこと？
ええ、僕はてっきりヤシオ先輩が説得したのかと思ったんですが、その様子だと違うようですね。
Apparently, Frautan really is up to compete in the Yomajo contest.
フラウボーはなんて？
ロボ部のためにと言っていましたが、果たして信じられるものかどうか。
Really, dude? Alright. Like he said, it's a little suspect to think that Frautan, who was so reluctant yesterday, is now suddenly doing this for the Robot Club. I guess, just... She's a weirdo, but she is weirdly reliable, though. So... Price money?
ええ、それなりには。
でもフラウボーがお金に困って
I mean, she's loaded, so...
ないんだけど。
Yeah, that's not really a concern for her.
急に必要になったってこともあるかもしれない。
We brainstorm some possible reasons, but eventually we decide that we're getting nowhere.
とにかくフルゴーリもやる気を出したことですし、 あとはヤシオ先輩お願いしますよ。
はい。なんで俺が。
I mean, he has his own little event to work on, so.
当たり前でしょ。他は全員忙しいんですから。
俺だって勉強で忙しいんだけど。
もちろん勉強の合間で構いません。それに古氷も僕たちが言うよりヤシオ先輩が言う方が耳を貸しますし。
だけどミスコンのアドバイスなんて俺にも。
とにかく任せましたよ。ロボ部の存続は2人にかかってるんですからね。では僕はこれで。
スバルくんちょっと。
I mean, Kaito has all the motivation Frau needs with that tasty collarbone of his, you know? Subaru-kyun flees the scene just as quickly as he had appeared, paying no mind to Yashio-kyun's cries. He finally turns to Akitan after watching Subaru-kyun's back for a bit.
アキちゃん。
うちこそミスコンなんてどうすればいいのかわからないし、それにうちもバイトあるし。あら、店長が呼んでるみたい。はーい、今行きまーす。
Glorious timing. I don't hear the manager's voice at all. But at this rate...
そんじゃ僕もこれで。
He's like, so I'm gonna head out. See you later.
橋田さん。
He grabs the sleeve of my shirt tightly. I knew this was going to happen.
僕だって忙しいっつうの。
毎日暇そうにここに来てるのに。
Ooh.
やることだってあるし。
True.
やることって。
それは。
I can't tell him right now.
橋田さんはそういうコンテスト詳しそうだよね。
詳しくなんかないよ。
少なくとも俺よりは詳しいでしょ。
That may be true.
お願い。
I'm gonna be honest, I really like the dynamic between Kaito and Daru. I like there's just this weirdo and Kaito just like calls him out on everything. It's great. Man, I always end up helping out. Aren't I just the nicest guy?
そう、コナちゃんはここに一人で住んでる。
It's an odd place, that's for sure. There's a main street that runs vertically along Tanegashima. This weird building is situated just before entering the Nakatane residential district to the west. In front of me is a large empty plot of land. This is the old Tanegashima airport. I've been here before. She lives here all alone?
古いホテルらしいんだけどね。買い手もつかずに放置されてたところを買い取って、しかも改装して住んでるって。
She just bought it and moved in. Imagine having that much money and just be like, I'm gonna buy that hotel. I'm just gonna live there. I don't know what Tanegashima's real estate market is like, but I bet it'd be way cheaper than living in Tokyo. To buy a hotel, if that's true, that's crazy. But it still must have taken a good chunk of money to buy off all this.
昼柄で稼いだお金全部つぎ込んだとか。
なるほど。
Even then, it doesn't seem like she's struggling to make ends meet at all.
ま、とにかく本人にコンテストのことを聞いてみよう。
The dream. If only I were so talented. Yashio-kyun presses the intercom button, and after some needless banter, Frautan lets us through.
聞いてよろしいか。
何？
Hands off the collarbone, lady.
外で何か見たりは。
何かって？
なんでもないですし、お寿司見てないならいいですし。
橋田さん何か見た？
Also, this lighting could not be any creepier. She's just like perfectly lit to just. She looks like a ghost. She absolutely looks like a ghost.
いいよ。
And how am I supposed to know what this anything looks like?
外に何かあるの？
小 稽古隊員だよ。それより何かようなら産業でよろ。
嫁嬢コンテスト出る気になったんだって。
うわ、まさかの一行。
でどうなの？
He's good.
本当
He's good at getting in writing a single line.
イグザクトリー、その通りでございます。
そうなんだ。でもさ、なんで急に出る気になったの？昨日はあんなに嫌がってたのにさ。
そんなのロボ部のために決まってるだろ、上皇。
ロボ部のためね。
何か問題でも。
いや、橋田さん、どう？
Yashu-kun asks me in a low enough voice that Frautan can't hear.
理由はどうあれ、やる気になってるならいいんじゃね？
Even if she was after the prize money, she would still have to win, so her interests are aligned perfectly. Which means there's nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
それじゃあ優勝できるように俺たちも協力するよ。
だったら鎖骨ペロペロさせろ。
そうだね。まずは何から始めればいいんだろう。やっぱり見た目？
Not even an acknowledgement. He's so used to playing her he's so used to her nonsense that he continues without paying any mind to her.
そのボサボサの髪とあとだらしない格好は何とかした方がいいよね。
さらっと失礼なこと言ってね。
Oh, that strap drives me nuts!
それって頑張れるの主人公とヒロインじゃね？
Just
俺のこと知ってるのか？光栄だな。
I beg of you.
なん
I flinch at the sudden voice.
俺は元気。怒涛元気だ。よろしくな。
この声は確かに元気くんの声。
はじめまして。私は結城ロゼッタです。よろしくお願いしますね。
しかもロゼッタタンまで。はあはあ。
大丈夫ですか？脈拍が速くなっているみたいですが。
ご心配なく。つうか、これなんなん？ボット？
さすがよくわかるね。コナちゃんが作ったんだって。
どうや。
Proton sticks her chest out.
でも声だけなん？
私のポケコンの中にいるけど、私のだから見せてあげなよ。
そこなんとか減るもんでもなし。
だが断る。
だがそれも断る。
I refuse your refusal.
ぐぬぬ。
Oh my god, they really are just like two sides of the same coin, these two.
ついて一言。
あれはストーリー展開的に仕方ないと思われ。さらに言えば登場が少ない分妄想がはかどるわけで。
ハゲド、まさにその通りですぞ。
ネットではビアンカとビオレッタが真のヒロインって言われてるけどさ、僕はビオレッタはどうかと思う。
それな、ビアンカはいい。でもビオレッタ、てめえはダメだ。
That tends to be an unpopular opinion, but it seems like Frautan and I are on the same page about this. Did I say opposite side of the same coin? I meant the same side of the same coin. They're both heads. Then Frautan slowly pulls out her phone droid from her pocket. You have earned the privilege.
え、もしかして見せてくれるの？
だからって心を許したわけじゃないんだからね。
While Frautan does her best tsundere impression, I look at her phone droid screen and see two very familiar characters standing side by side.
おお、これは確かに元気くんにロゼッタタン。
よ、俺元気。
よ。
あんたは？
僕は橋田イタルダを。
橋田さんですね。 ゼッタです。よろしくお願いします。
よくできてる。
そりゃそうよ。
おいおい、あんまりジロジロ見るなよ。
そんなに見られると恥ずかしいです。
おお、ちゃんとこっちの言葉にも反応してくれるんだね。
当たり前ですがな。私が作った高性能ボットなんで。
これボットって言いつつちょっとした AI だよね。
ほほう。
すげえ。あ、でもこの子たちもっと高性能な AI にできないかな。
高性能な AI ってアイリみたいな。
Good old Irie. An application that only existed inside Iro. It was developed by Koki Mijima and modeled off Irie Yukifune when she was 14 years old. Currently in August of 2020, it is no longer online. Prototype of a next-gen interface application that voluntarily collects and communicates information while residing inside a server. Besides Irie mode, there's also a robot-type automatic information collection engine known as Gejine mode. Gejine also provides support to Irie as a navigation system. I still miss Gejine. She's gone.
ああ、いや、
Yeah.
俺が言ってる
He
のは
doesn't know about AI. Irie.
まあいいや、なんでもない。でもさ、高性能な AI ってそんな簡単にできるもんなの？
いや、まあ僕は専門家じゃないからそこまで詳しいわけじゃないんだけどさ。でもディープラーニングできるようにしたりさ。
Deep learning. Yeah, you just take a brain, you take a computer, and you mash them together. Simple as that. Also known as deep structured learning. Type of machine learning method where the computer itself captures potential details and makes an efficient decision by using artificial neural networks. It is mainly used in pattern recognition, such as voice recognition or an automatic language process acting as a sound assistant or image recognition. Interesting.
あ、架空の記憶を作ってやるってのもいいかも。僕の友達が記憶を持った AI っての研究しててさ、フラウタンならそれくらい。
橋田さん。
Amadeus. Oh. I don't notice the expression on Frautan's face until Yashio-kyun calls me out.
そんなの簡単にできるわけないだろ、上皇。
Yeah.
プログラムなめんな。
Frautan says with a stern tone as she puts away her phone droid, not bothering to hide the glum expression on her face.
あ、いや、まあそうだよね。うん。素人考えなんで気にしないで。
イラカベ。
おい、フラウ？
血圧が上がっていますが大丈夫ですか？
コナちゃん、怒ってるの？
別に怒ってないですけど。
That's clearly a lie. I get it, I do. Anyone would get annoyed if some rando who doesn't even work in your field talks like they know it all. Man, I'm a jerk.
とりあえずさ、話をコンテストに戻そうか。
Despite the awkward air setting over us, Yashio-kyun manages to change the subject.
まず最初に確認しておかなきゃいけないのは、コンテストの審査。
I just remembered this thing I haven't done in a while. No! Why must you be empty, Tweepo? I need to know about my Yushi lunch! Yashio-kyun pulls out his own phone droid.
外見はもちろんのこと、作法、所作、教養などを総合して審査いたします。なお、本コンテストは幅広い世代を対象としておりますので、年齢による優劣はありません。
Oops.
磨き上げたあなたの魅力をぜひアピールしてください。だって。
予想外に本格的すぎわろた。
These types of contests usually only look at appearance and talent, but I guess this one is more sophisticated. Contestants have to be polished in a more general sense. So, where do we even begin? I look to my side and make eye contact with Yashio-kyun. I guess he's thinking the same thing. How are men like us supposed to know the first thing about refined women?
とりあえず身近な人を参考にしてみるとか。
You say remodel her? Model her. Okay, I said remodel. You could remodel her after someone you know. I propose that the fastest shortcut is to get her to look like someone else.
身近な人ね。
そう、誰かいない？みんなが憧れるような女の人。
That's a good
ほら
question.
瀬宮美咲城とかどう？前はエグゾスケルトン社の候補としてみんなの憧れ的存在だったじゃん。
ミサネか、確かに美人で頭はいいけど、ただみんな知らないだけで、あの人の場合どっちかというとメンタリティは男に近いんだよね。俺としてもそういう目で見られないし。
I have a hard time seeing her like that? Why is that a question? Since I've only seen her on TV and in magazines, I guess there are sides to her that I don't know about. After failing to come up with anything, we talk Frautan into heading up to the festival grounds. Maybe we'll come up with an idea over here. However, Yashio-kyun and I realized after arriving that we don't really know many folks here, so it's kind of pointless.
暑いんですけど、握手しろよ。
After coming this far, how can we just tell her that we have no ideas? Amidst our indecisiveness,
あら、今日は面白い顔ぶれですね。
I mean, Nai's kind of refined-ish. She's like fairly proper in her demeanor. Naitan approaches us. So yeah, I guess she'd kind of be like a role model-ish. And in that moment, light bulbs flash in both mine and Yashio-kyun's heads.
ナエさんだ。
Yeah.
はい。天王寺ないですけど。
そうだよ。ナエさんなら美人で教養もあって健康的だし。
Cultured.
はい。
Her face. Why are you talking about me like that?
大人っぽくもあり、少女っぽく。
And most importantly, she can kick ass. I don't know if that's part of the contest, but it should be.
急にそんなに褒めるだなんて、ひょっとして何か企んでます？
いやいや、そういうわけじゃなくてね。これから嫁女コンテストに出るフラウタンにアドバイスしてくれる人を探しててさ。
それでナエさんならって思ったってわけ。
アドバイスなんて別に必要なくね。
ちょっとモナちゃん何言ってるの？アドバイスもらわないと俺からどういう対策すればいいかわかんないでしょ。
そんなこと頼んでないわけだが。
It looks like Frautan is still in a pissy mood. And it doesn't look like Yashio-kyun has caught on to the reason yet either. Either.
実は。
Naitan looks reluctant to speak.
そのコンテスト、私も出場することになっちゃいまして。
Ooh, can't be given tips to rivals.
ナエさんも？
はい。ですから、同じ出場者同士、協力したいのは山々なんですが、私もそういうことに関しては人様に助言できるような人間ではなく、むしろ私が助言してほしいくらいで。はあ、
Naitan lets out a big sigh. She doesn't appear to be lying.
でも他に何かあったら協力しますから。
Call Yuki. I feel like Yuki would have some good tips. You know, She seems pretty cultured. Naitan stops and faces Frautan and sticks out her right hand.
というわけで本番ではライバル同士
Friendly
です
rivals.
頑張りましょう。
おつ
After a firm handshake, Naitan disappears into the crowd while lightly waving at us.
教頭先生はともかく姉さんまで出場か。これはなかなか厳しくなってきたね。
Confronted with Naitan's unforeseen entry into the contest, Yashio Kyun's expression darkens. Come on, Daru, you gotta call that waifu. Frautan, on the other hand, makes that face.
できた
The introduction of a rival has gotten her raring to go.
絶対に負けられない戦いがここにある
That's great. Is this what you call the power of the female spirit? This was just the beginning of what could be a one chaotic Yomijo contest. I don't know why that was so hard to read. Why her back? Why is it a different position every time we switch? That night, oh, we could Ghost Dog? Ghost Dog. There's an ominous shadow at the old Tanegashima airport. The shadow peeks out from a building near the airport and, after looking around for a bit to make sure no one else is around, walks into the old airport. The shadow has a paper bag in its hand. Judging by how they're dragging their feet, the contents of their bag must be heavy. The person in question peeks into the shadows of the buildings and starts speaking.
ルールルルご飯持ってきました
The girl pulls out a few books from the bag. So, right now we're in the perspective of no one. Is that, am I? Because normally when it does that little image thing of a person, that we're going into their perspective. But right now, we're not in Frau's perspective. We're in like the perspective of a nameless observer that doesn't exist. This is weird. Girl pulls out a few books from the bag. Something responds to her voice, or perhaps her scent. A small white creature squirms out of the shadows. The creature runs up to the books the girl put out and starts devouring them. What
私の宝物
the actual hell is happening? That's adorable, by the way. That her face is so freaking cute right now.
まあダブってるからいいんですけどね
Dupes. The white creature swallows the books like food, then finally lies down.
でもこのままじゃそのうち
Is it a
餌が
goat?
足りなくなると思われまあその時はその時で
The girl looks at the creature adoringly, then pulls out her phone droid and starts to play some music. On the screen are male and female characters dancing to electronic Vocaro songs. The creature peeks at the screen and silently stares. Perhaps it likes the music. Eventually, it starts swaying its body left and right to the music. Its black ribbon, seemingly taking place of a collar, flaps in the air. The girl smiles happily. It keeps saying the girl as though we don't know it's... Alright, again, like, who is this from the perspective of? This may be the first time the girl ever expressed emotions toward another creature. Aside from humans, another non-human creature. This is getting weird. That was the first thing out of her mouth after she called us out to the festival grounds. Though she seemed totally cooperative yesterday, we both thought it was something of a fluke. Yashio-kyun and I can't help but glance at each other.
まさか自分でコンテストで勝つ方法まで考えてくるなんて。
これは本気かもしれんね。
We nodded each other and faced Frautan again.
で、その方法って
まず服を脱ぎますそして畳みます
It's that easy! It's that simple. Step 1, remove clothing. Step 2, profit.
それは
I hope that's the entire plan.
コーヒーを入れます。
え
コーヒーに下剤を入れて出場者に配ります。服を着ます。みんなポンポンペインで危険。私大勝利。
It's foolproof. This is the greatest plan of all time.
いやダメでしょそれ。っていうかそもそも服を脱ぐ
What are you talking about, Kaito? That is 100% vital to the plan. What are you talking about? Firstly. Shh.
せやな。
Yeah, Kaito, you're the weird one here.
下剤はネタじゃないんで。
だからそれ自体がダメなんだと。
じゃあ審査員を買収する方向で。
却下だよ。
Besides, the actual process is divided into the judges' votes and audience votes. There's no way to buy the votes of an undetermined number of people in the audience who will vote that day.
こうなったら奥の手で行くしか。
一応聞くけどそれどんな手？
知り合いのスーパーハッカーに頼んで投票システムをハッキングしてもらう。
She knows a hacker?
いやだからダメでしょ。
Who are they?
知り合いにハッカーまでいる。
And I must defeat them. There is only room for one super hacker around here.
ツイポで繋がってる。ただし会ったことはない。
She talking about me? Oh yeah, I guess she... For now, it doesn't seem like she's figured out that I'm DaSH.
どっちにしろ会場で紙に書いて投票するらしい。
That'd be pretty funny.
ハッキングも無理だと思われ。
クソが。
Curses.
まあそのスーパーハッカーさんとやらもそんなこと手伝ってくれないでしょ上皇。
ダッシュ氏の何を知っているというのか。
That's she! Frautan abruptly raises her voice. Yep, she was talking about me.
知った風なことを。はあ、イラカベイラカベ。
Dang, I ruined her mood again.
とにかくさ、そういうずる賢い方法じゃなくて。
DaSH.
方法を。
無理ぽ。
OP.
が
Oops.
成功法だとどう考えても勝てないだろう上皇。
いや、そんなことは。
つうか夢状コンテストから漂う時代遅れか。
Plus, pageants have become synonymous with Sekuhara these days.
どうせなら男子同士のフィーリングカップルにするべき。
Feeling couple? Do I even want to know what this is? One of the segments in a show which aired during the 1970s to 1980s, a group dating sequence where there are two teams with 5 members each, one with only men and the other with only women. Okay. It's not quite... Luckily, it was not where I thought it was going. You might as well ask her to stop being herself then.
そもそも男同士のそういうのの何がいいの？俺には全然理解できないよ。
Please don't make her explain. She's gonna go into like a whole diatribe about that BL life.
むしろ常に欲してると思うべき。ほもくれほもくれ。
とにかく話を戻すけどさ。
Just as the conversation starts moving in a weird direction, Yashio-kyun forcefully brings it back on track.
そういう偏った方法じゃなくて、もっと真面目に勝てる方法を考えようよ。
はあ、 真面目に考えた結果なんですが、真面目に考えて勝てる方法はこれしかないんですが、そもそも私が出て勝てる確率なんて微粒子レベルも存在しませんがな。どうせみんな分かってて出ろって言ってんだろこら。
Brauton's words become increasingly more toxic as her frustration grows.
私みたいな変な子が優勝できるわけないでしょ、上皇。
Don't talk about yourself like that. I mean, it's completely accurate, but don't talk about yourself like.
なんでそんなに卑屈に考えるの？誰もそんなこと考えてないって。
嘘だ。
本当だって。少なくとも俺はコナちゃんが優勝できないなんて思ってないよ。
またまたご冗談を。
だから冗談じゃないってば。もちろんそれなりの努力をしないとダメだよ。だけどちゃんと努力した後にそれに伴う結果だって出ると俺は思う。
Oh? I figured Yashio-kyun was more of the laid-back type. You know, the kind of guy who'd never talk about working hard. Guess I was wrong. I mean, that's exactly how he used to be, so you're not entirely wrong. Looks like Frauton thought the same thing. She's gazing at Yashio-kyun's unusually serious expression with wide eyes.
先輩、なんか変わった。
そうだね。1年前の俺だったらこんなこと言わなかったかもしれない。けどさ、今の俺は間違いなくそう思ってる。あの戦いに勝てたのだって俺たちが頑張った結果でしょ。これから先のことだってそう。それなりに頑張った結果が未来につながるって少なくともそう考えてやるしかないんだって。
It really is almost like a different character, but like, not quite. No choice, huh?
あの時コナちゃんだってすごく頑張ってくれた。それは近くで見てた俺が保証する。だからコナちゃんができるってそう信じられるんだ。
安西先生、バスケがしたいです。
なんで今バスケ？
諦めたらそこで試合終了ですよってことですね。わかります。
It's true. When you've already given up before you even try, it's all over. But as long as you have a goal, you can produce results. Otherwise, nothing will ever get started. Yashio-kyun probably thinks this way now because he has a goal, becoming an astronaut. We still don't know Akiho's goal.
できると思う。
そこは断言するとこじゃね。
She jokes, but her expression is a lot softer than it was before.
でもそういうことならやってみなくもなくなくもなくってよ。
そうこなくちゃ。
なのでこの前言ってた通り、ヤシオ先輩は協力してくだしよ。
もちろん。
契約成立。
橋田さんも協力してくれるんでしょ。
ま、乗りかかった船だしね。
A little concerning that Frauton isn't comfortable with me yet. But it wouldn't be very grown-up of me to not help just because of that. After running in a big circle, we're finally back at the starting line. It's time to move forward. First place in the pageant, here we come! Jeez. We part ways with Frauton for now, and just as we're walking around the festival trying to come up with a game plan, we heard some restless voices. And Juna is having a fit. Juntan is nearby, so we decide to hit her up for details.
それがまた見たって人がいて。
見たって？
確かに全身つぶ濡れの女の人が夜の道を歩いてたんです。
I see. This must be the person who witnessed the Nuri Yumejo yesterday. It's Frau, isn't it? Frau's the Yuri Yumejo, and the Menko Cho, I don't remember what it's called, is whatever the animal is. I'm guessing dog, but it's eating magazines, so maybe it's a goat. I don't know what the animal is. But I'm guessing that's what the other thing is. Those are the yokais that are being witnessed. I guess it's more widespread than I realized.
ねえ橋田さん。思ったんだけどさ、これってもしかして例の装置のせいじゃ。
いや、それはないでしょう。あれはあの時スバルキュンが壊したはずだしさ。
だよね。
それでね、問題なのはそれもこれも祭りのせいだって人が出てきてて。
なんで祭りのせいになるの？
ここでこんな大きなお祭りをやってるから土地の神様が怒ったんだって。
What?
土地の神様と妖怪の間に関係なんてないじゃない。
That's very odd.
そうなんだけどね。
I guess people want to conflate things when stuff like this happens.
それで私社長に調べろって言われたんだけど怖くて。
Then, as if she remembered something, Junten suddenly looks up. I've seen this pattern before.
ヤシオくん、調べてもらえないかな。
俺？
だってもし本当にそんなのが出たらと思うと橋田さんでもいいんです。
God, that angle with the sleeve looks really weird. Like, I know it's just his arm, and it's like the end of the sleeve. It just looks so weird. I'm a little bothered by the wouldn't mind part.
わかったよ。調べて原因を探ればいいんだよね。
やってくれるの？
これもちょっと気になるしね。
ありがとう、ヤシオくん。
橋田さんはどうす？
濡れ嫁嬢ってことは濡れ濡れ美少女ってことだよね。何その燃え設定。
Precisely. That is 100% accurate. Do not correct him.
Oh
my god.
橋田さん？
任せて、僕が絶対にその濡れ濡れ美少女捕まえてみせるの。
ありがとうございます。
A wet see-through yokai girl. I am getting fired up! Oh my goodness gracious. And with that, Yashio-kyun and I decided to go to the location where the Nuriyumejo was first witnessed in order to get to the bottom of this rumor. It happened. I was about to say, that happens at nighttime. It's weird. By the way, it's just before 10 at night. There's no one on the streets right now. Only the moonlight and lamps on the street illuminate the silence. This is the perfect place for a yokai to pop up.
いくらなんでも本当にいるとは思えないんだよね。
僕としてはむしろいてほしいわけですが。
妖怪に？
もちろん
Specifically the hot, yeah.
少女に。でもさ、種子島には昔からいろいろ妖怪の伝説があるんでしょ？
そんなのここだけじゃなくて全国にあるでしょ。
He's right.
とにかく一人二人ならまだしも10人近い目撃者がいるってことは何かあると思われ。
それはそうかもしれないけどさ。
After 45 minutes of going back and forth.
出ないね。
やっぱさ、妖怪なんていないって。そろそろ帰る。
待って。
何？
何か。
There's a sound.
またそうやって適当な。
本当だって。ほら、耳を澄まして。
Sounds like sloshy footsteps.
本当だ。
We hurriedly hide ourselves in the shadows. The watery sounds grow closer. Eventually, the figure of someone appears from the darkness. Oh, good lord, is it the vice principal? It's the vice principal. It's totally the vice principal. The silhouette is long and slender. It has legs, so it must not be a ghost. Oh dear lord. The shadow eventually walks over to the streetlight and reveals itself. Oh my god. Daru, I'm so sorry. The one who appears in the light is none other than the vice principal herself.
あなたたちこんな時間にこんなところで何をしているんです？
俺たちはまあちょっと教頭先生こそなんでしかもその頭
She's just doing her laundry? Why is her hair wet? What is happening?
プールに
Oh,
プール
the
こ
pool.
んな遅い時間に
別に嫁嬢コンテストに向けてというわけじゃありませんよ。ただちょっと美容のために。
Ah. She says as she sorts her hair with her hands. In other words, she was working out at the pool for the Yomejo contest.
その夜に泳ぐのはやめた方がいいと思いますよ。
You're scaring the children.
どうしてですか？
それは夜の水泳はお肌の乾燥を促進して逆に美容に良くないそうですから。
そうなのですか。
はい、最近の学会でそう発表されたらしいですよ。タブーニュースに出ました。
Science.gov. The vice principal looks quite shocked as she vows never to swim at night again and walks away down the dark street. You know, for a vice principal at a school, she sure took that, like, at face value. It's like, oh, this young man said it, so it must be true.
世の中の噂話ってのはこんなもんだよね。
It does not explain the other one, the
橋田さ
the
ん
jar or whatever, the pot of greed.
よくも騙した騙してくれたな
Betrayal!
謝れ期待に膨れ上がった僕の気持ちに謝れ
知らないよ。
あれが本当の濡れ濡れ女教師ですかそうですかがっくり
I'm sure Yashio Kyun is disappointed on the inside too.
それにしても教頭
Yeah, I'm sure.
あんな出任せ言っちゃってよかったのすっかり信じてたけど
Yeah. Oddly enough,
教
yes,
頭
she
先
did.
生が濡れ嫁嬢だって思われてるなんて本人に言うわけにもいかないから。
Why not? I'm genuinely curious. Why not? Seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to say. Like, hey, there are rumors around here, and I think you're causing them. Yashio Kyun scratches his head.
とにかくあの装置のせいじゃないってことも分かったし。
That's what I would have
と
said.
りあえずは妖怪騒ぎも収まるでしょ。
And well, we figured this would be the end of it all. We were wrong. Oh boy, back to this. Meanwhile, in a galaxy far, far away, someone exits an old Nakatani building. It's Frau Kojiro, of course. Just as she did yesterday, she looks around to check that no one else is in the area before entering the old airport carrying a heavy load with her. She calls out toward the shadows of the buildings. A white creature appears from the shadows, just like the night before. There's one thing different about it today. That is... That's right. The creature, once the size of a tiny dog, is now the size of a large dog, in just one night.
でかくなりすぎわろた。
This is definitely the device. It's making like a doggo. Maybe like an old doggo that she had that died. Despite Frau's surprise, the creature chows down on the books that she puts out. But then how is it eating the books? Maybe it's not that. After finishing them off... Also, why is it eating books? After finishing them off in record time, it begins to plead for more. The creature droops sadly. It's gonna eat all your books. Frau hurriedly plays her favorite Nia vid, and the white creature clings onto Frau's leg as if to encourage her. After muttering shyly, Frau starts stepping lightly to the tune. Her elegant movement seems dreamlike compared to how she normally holds herself. The white creature stares at her intently, perhaps satisfied by her proud dancing. Oh, it's getting cute, but also, what the hell is this thing?
つまり、夜のプールで泳いでた人が帰るところだったってこと？
そういうこと。ほら、あの辺り暗いでしょ？
そうそう。人間不安な気持ちになると、普通のもんでも変なもんに見えたりしちゃうんだよね。
The next morning, we report to Junten about the outcome of our Nurayumejo incident. Investigation is the word I meant to say. Of course, we keep the vice principal's name under wraps because even we aren't that cruel.
じゃあもう妖怪は出ないっていうことでいいのかな？
そうだね、大丈夫だと思う。
なんだ、ちょっとつまんない。
Akitan, who is listening in, says with a tinge of disappointment.
私も
What about the other
もし
one?
かしたら本物の妖怪がいるかもってちょっと期待してたんです。
Directly next to us, Iritan sighs sadly.
私としては騒動にならなくてよかったんだけど。
Anyway, it looks like we can put this whole yokai thing behind us now. Except the other one. There was two. The other one? The pot of greed? No? Okay.
とりあえずコナちゃんは出る気になってくれてるんだけどね。
あのフラウボーが。
ただ問題は何をどうすれば優勝できるか。俺たちにも今一つ具体的な案がないってこと。アキちゃんたち何かいい方法ない？
いい方法ね。そうですね。
The three of them fall into silence, eyebrows strained.
ごめん、アキちゃんたちに聞いた俺が悪かったよ。
確かにうちらじゃ役に立てないかもしれないけど、それはそれでなんかショック。
I was about to say, that wasn't a very nice thing to say, Kaito. Girls are complicated. They don't like being insulted to their face for some reason.
なんだけど、やっぱりまずは見た目なんじゃないかな。
I guess everybody thinks similarly.
フラウさんは外見も魅力的ですよ。それは私もそう思うけど、でもフラウちゃんって飾りっ気ないでしょ。で、私が言うのもなんだけど。
いや、それは俺たちも思ってたんだけどさ。ほら、女子のファッションとかってよくわかんないし。そもそも綺麗な格好をしてもらおうにも物がないとダメなわけでさ。
この中でフラウボーが着て似合いそうな服持ってる人は。
Needless to say, it was always going to end up like this. But...
何がおかしいの、橋田さん。
こういう時に言うべきセリフを言わせてもらうを。
Oh boy.
言うべきセリフ？
そう。こんなこともあろうかと。
And just as they loudly boast, she appears with perfect timing.
お待たせしました、橋田さん。
Yes, it is Naitan. Naitan walks over with her usual smile and gently hands over a large paper bag.
はい、これお願いされたもの。
ナエさん、それは？
ドレスです。橋田さんに頼まれて持ってきたんですよ。
That's right. In order to compete at the contest, we need to have a battle outfit. However, none of us have the budget nor the sensibilities to pick one. So naturally, our next plan of action is to borrow one.
とは言っても、私もおしゃれな服なんてそう思ってないので、昔着たもののお古なんですけど。
ナイタのお古。ナイタの。
Oh my god. Daru, please. Daru, please.
そんなことするなら貸しませんよ。
冗談でさせん。
The dress inside the paper bag looks high quality, judging by the material it's made of.
父が作らせてくれたんです。
That Mr. Braun goes and gets the moon for Naitan.
でも、よくそんなの持ってたね。
He would break your face for looking at her wrong.
それも父がこっちで機会があるかもしれないって荷物の中に。でももう昔のものなのでサイズも合わないんですけどね。父の中では私はいつまでも子供のままみたいです。
For a parent, their child is always their child, no matter how old they become. A long time ago, I would have never understood that. Now, I sympathize with Mr. Braun.
でもいいんですか？ナエさんも確かコンテストに出場するんですよね。ほら、昔から敵に塩を送るって言葉があるでしょ。情けは人のためならずとも言いますし。
Is she an angel?
で、肝心のフラウボーはどこにいるの？
皆さんお揃いでどうしたん？
フラウボーこそここで何してるのさ。
暑いのは苦手なので。
Proton is cooling off in the indoor facility that is the Robo-Lek Event Hall.
まったく、人が仕事をしているというのに。
According to Subaru-Kyun, she's apparently been here watching Nia vid all day on her phone droid.
まあいいよ。それよりコナちゃん、これ。
Yashio-Kyun hands her the outfit that Naitan just brought over.
なんこれ。
とりあえずこれに着替えてみて。
だが断る。
そう言わないで。せっかくナエさんが用意してくれたんだからさ。
ガタ。ということは、これは。
Is she also gonna sniff it?
ええ、私が昔着たものですよ。
I'm calling it now. She's also gonna sniff it.
ナエ様のお古。ナエ様の匂い。くんかくんか。
Am I psychic? Or do I just really know these characters?
橋田さんと同じことしてる。
But
やっぱりダメ。
she shoves the dress away.
なんで？
敵の施しを受けぬが武士の誉れですし。
武士じゃないじゃん。
とにかくこれはお断りします。
そうですか。せっかく用意したんですが残念です。
Oh, don't. Don't turn her away her hard work.
じゃあせっかくだしうちが着ようかな。あ、だったら私が。
I feel like it would not fit
いやいやそれは
Juna at all. Oh, no, I mean, never mind. If we're talking about who it's not gonna fit.
待って、じゃあ私が。
どうぞどうぞ。
You've been played. I guess pro strats like this still work with the youngsters these days.
ほらほら、いいから早く着替えるよ。
まだ着ると言った覚えは。
Frautan gets dragged into a room by Akitan and the others without so much as a chance to refuse.
っていうかアキちゃん、こんなところで油売ってていいのかな。買い出しの途中って言ってたけど。
About 10 minutes later.
遅いね。
何言ってんの。女子のおしゃれには時間がかかるもんなのだぜ。
俺の周りあんまりそういう子いないから。
Come to think of it, neither Akitan nor Juntan wear any makeup whatsoever. And the same goes for Frautan too. Iritan isn't even at the age to care about makeup. As for Naitan, she never really cared about my makeup either. So I guess it's understandable that they would take a while, but are they going to be okay? The thought running through my head, I sense a presence outside the door. Oh.
準備できた
I
よ。
thought it was Subaru.
お、
I don't know why I thought that.
フラウボ、早く。
Do I need to prepare myself? Do I need to emotionally prepare for
いつまでもそんなこと
super
言ってないで
cuteness?
覚悟を決めてください。ほら。
ラメ
Shoved from behind, Frautan comes stumbling out, the tone of her voice defeated.
どうです？
Whoa. That's a dress. That's quite the dress. And the hair? Goodness gracious.
これは。
While we both agreed that the foundation was there, I don't think either of us really realized how much she was going to change. But the shy Frautan in front of us blows our expectations and worries out of the water.
どうよ、カイ。
And the gloves are a bit much, but that's quite something for sure.
驚いた。
だよね。私たちも驚いちゃった。
I never understood
こん
the
なに綺麗になるなんて。
the drill hair, but
私には最初から分かってましたよ。
no, this is crazy. Frautan's hands are fidgety. She's probably both embarrassed and uncomfortable. And that alone is just wow. Super.
スバルは？
He's fainted standing up.
いや
Nope, he's good.
これは別人では似た顔の人と入れ替わったとか。
Now that's just rude. Nope, that's her.
気色悪い笑い方となるとやっぱりフルゴーリなのか。
Subaru Kyun gazes upon Frautan once again and releases a breath of admiration.
見事に化けたものだな。
そんな面孔みたいな言い方したらフラウちゃんに悪いでしょ。
すみません。
Oops.
ですがあまりにも驚いたもので。
No. That's understandable. I nearly didn't recognize Frautan. But if there was one problem...
こっちみんなみんなで話を合わせてその気にさせる気でしょ。わかります。その手には乗らんぞ。
やっぱ問題はこの喋り方だよね。
Everybody nods in sync. Ditch the do's. The contest is going to include self-introductions and a Q&A session. Even if she was to get up on stage like this, as soon as she opens her mouth, the entire audience will be confused. But I'm not gonna be the one to say that.
この口調をなんとか強制することができればいいんですが。
人を変人扱いしようってからに。
それじゃあ普通に喋ることはできるのか？
できろ。
Give her a shake.
それじゃあやってもらおうじゃない。
他の人。
Everybody looks at Frautan and the atmosphere tenses up. All she has to do is speak normally. But I guess I've never heard her speak like a normal person, so I can't even imagine what that'd sound like. Same here. Genuinely curious. That's not it.
いやそれ制服タコ娘の喋り方じゃん。
You're Octo Girl? A popular manga from a weekly shonen magazine that was also adapted as an anime. A gag manga that centers on the fuss made by an octopus girl who desires to conquer Earth while living at a beach house. Thanks to its popularity, adding octo, chu, etc. at the end of a sentence has become commonplace in SNS. Wow.
そんなことないかしら。
ゴールデンメイデンの西田ですね。わかります。
You'll learn about these. The name of an antique doll based on the heroine of the anime Golden Maiden. One day, learning about all this fictional anime. One day, an antique doll was sent to the protagonist in this manga. It depicts battles between the antique dolls that the characters interact with. It was adapted to an anime. A former prime minister famously loves to read it. That sounds familiar. That sounds like that one. There was that one thing with the there was like they had like little puppets and they had powers. It's like I can't remember what it was called, but they had like puppet battles. But like the puppets were like alive. I don't remember what it's called.
違うなりよ。
That's Nari.
あ、それ俺でも知ってる。グラスケでしょ。
Going through different characters is great. Cutlets Encyclopedia. Oh my god. A slice of life gag manga for kids. It features science fiction that includes time machines. A super popular title linked by a wide age range that was adapted to an anime in 1987. Since then, it has re-aired multiple times up to the present day. Cutlet, an elementary school student, loves creating inventions from the Cutlets Encyclopedia left by his ancestor, who was an inventor of the Edo era. Okay. Small robot that appeared in TV anime like Cutlet Encyclopedia. It is invented by the protagonist Cutlet and has a habit of saying Nari. It is remembered for its black and round form, and its favorite food is pork cutlet. Okay.
アニメキャラの真似ばっかりで全然普通じゃないじゃないか。
自分に偽っての勝利など何が勝利か。
True. And now she's pissed.
私はフラウさんが言いたいことわかる気がします。
I agree.
どうせならありのままの自分を評価して
Gotta be yourself, but you're also not gonna win that way. Huh? Was that the message? But her face! I love this face! That smirk.
自分ね。
とりあえず言葉遣いは後にして別の対策を練った方がいいかもしれません。
だね。
つうかこれもう脱いでもいいよね。
そういえばさ、 コンテストで特技の披露ってのはあるよね。あれどうするつもり？
Obviously, she's gonna code on stage, pull out her laptop.
確かに特技は特技ですが、それを披露
Not exactly marketable in this context.
プログラムは見せ物じゃないので。
まあ作ったものを披露しても会場の人には伝わらないだろうし。
他に特技はないの？ラゴ。
演習率の暗唱とか。
すごいけど地味だよね。
右手と左手でじゃんけんとか。ひよこの私有関越とか。
それはそれですごいですけど。
他にはないのか。
Some very interesting talents. None of them great for pageants, but definitely interesting talents.
勝手なこと言い過ぎじゃね。そんな何個も特技とかないだろ上皇。
Frauton is right to say that. If it was normal for people to have so many talents, no one would have a hard time at job interviews ever. I wish I had one. In which case...
ダンスとかどうかね。
ダンス？
そう、フラウタンもニア道で踊ってみたとか見たりするでしょ。ほら、今流行ってるあの曲あるじゃん。練習すればあれとか踊れんじゃね？
ダンスね。それができたらすごいかもしれないけど。
Everyone looks at Frauton again.
無理ぽ。
が？
Whoops.
どうだ？
Moving on.
ダンスっていうことは人前で踊るってこと。もうマジ無理。
I figured as much. At the end of the day, after all the brainstorming and ideas, we're shut down by that single phrase.
まったく。
After everybody returns to their posts, Yashio-kyun and I stay behind, holding our heads.
コナちゃんにも困ったもんだよね。やる気があるんだかないんだか。
つうかさ、そもそもフラウタンはなんで急にやる気を出したんだろう。
実を言うとさ、俺もそれが気になってたんだよね。
There must be some reason why Frauton of all people suddenly agreed to enter. Maybe if we can find that out, we can find other ways to motivate her more. Unfortunately for us, we have no way of figuring that out.
何やってんだろうね、俺も。
After getting home from the festival, I haven't been able to focus on my studies. And I know why. I can't figure out what's motivating Frau. Of course, it's possible that she suddenly realized the Robot Club's survival hangs in the balance. But would Frau, of all people, enter a pageant just because of that? That's the part that I can't quite wrap my head around. Which is why I'm here visiting her. But is she going to be truthful with me?
まあ、でもここまで来たんだし、とりあえず聞いてみるしかないよね。
Just as I step forward, the old building's entrance slowly opens. I instinctively hide behind a nearby pole.
なんで隠れたんだろう、俺。
Too late. I survey the entrance from behind the pole and see Frau walking out. That's not a normal reaction. Like, if you instinctively hide and then like, why am I hiding? I feel like that's the part where you stop hiding. Because you don't need to be hiding. Whatever. This is her home after all, so no surprises there. Frau peeks out of the entrance, like she's making sure nobody is around, then dashes into the darkness. 2 large paper bags hang from both of her hands. Are we finally gonna figure out what this creature is? She's definitely hiding something. I can tell by the way she's moving. Besides, where could she possibly be going at this hour with so much stuff? I get my answer in a few seconds. Frau, after leaving her home, heads straight to the old Tanegashima airport. The only thing here that's worth mentioning is the hangar that the Robot Club used for years upon years. Maybe Frau does have some kind of strong attachment to the club that she refuses to show us. Of course, that hypothesis doesn't last long. Frau starts making some odd noises. Then, after a short while, something squirms out from the darkness. It's some kind of large creature. Is it not like a normal creature? It said it squirmed from the darkness. What is this thing? Is it a dog? Maybe some sort of large dog? It's the right size for it. But due to how dark it is, I can't clearly make it out. Frau says as she starts shuffling inside the bag for something. It's probably just food. Of all the people to have a pet, I hold my breath and watch closely as the creature begins chowing down on the food Frau brought. Definitely doesn't sound like normal eating noises. And then I hear something that sounds like a hard object being crushed. Eventually, the white creature finishes its supper and cuddles up against Frau. It seems to be begging for something. She pulls out her phone droid and starts playing what seems to be a video. A light-hearted tune begins to play from the speakers, and Frau starts dancing to the music. I can't help but be enamored by what I'm watching. I never knew Frau could be like this. Frau is dancing to the music, and it looks like the white creature is silently watching her do it. But... I've never heard Frau speak so gently before. She always said that she hated animals, yet here she is, doting on this little creature. But... oh boy. I can't help myself as I step out of hiding and approach her. Surprised by Frau's sudden scream, the white creature backs down, frightened. In the next moment, just for a moment, I catch a glimpse of the whole creature. Oh, Christ! Okay, no, okay. Not what I thought. Okay, Jesus. Well, found the pot of greed. What? Oh my god. It has a white flat body and 4 thin legs. The creature turns its back and disappears into the darkness, frightened by Frau's serious tone. What the actual hell? Are you serious?
明らかに見たことない生物だったんだけど。
ただの野良犬ですが何か。
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
いや、どう見ても犬じ
Just
ゃ
a
ないで
regular
しょ。
dog.
ヤシオ先輩、あなた疲れてるのよ。
ごまかそうとしても無理だって。
疲れてるのは私でした。では。
ちょっとコーナーちゃん。
But before I can stop her, she runs back home as fast as she can. I look down at my feet. The remnants of the little creature's meal are scattered on the floor. Ground. I pick up some and quickly discover that it's paper. There are pictures of them pictures on them and everything. Some kind of magazine, maybe? I squint and look closely.
うわ、なんだよこれ。
It's an image of two slender men making out. In fact, all of these papers have similar things drawn on them. What's more,
これは USB。
it's broken into pieces, but judging by the shape of the input jack, it's probably a USB memory stick of some sort. Is this what that creature was eating? No regular animal would eat this kind of thing.
でもあの生き物何かに。
It was white, glossy, and somehow familiar.
なんだっけ。
It's that, like, I forget what it's called. Menko Choyomenko, or whatever it's called. No matter how hard I search my memories, I find no answers. Going to Frau's house right now would probably be pointless after what just happened. Even if she answered the door, she probably wouldn't tell me anything. Alright, I gotta go. That's strange. Oh, now I know what that creature was. Nightmare is what it was. It was like something out of Yoko Taro's own nightmares. Alright. Bye.